Petal 12, the evolution of the human spirit. 3D versus 5D. Transmute, transcend, and ascend. Just like Ariel sings in The Little Mermaid, a whole new world, this is exactly where we're at, a new world and a new way of being. The potential is unlimited. The sky's the limit is another lie. There are no limits. We are living in two distinct and different realities right now. The timelines are splitting, and the bandwidth of each timeline is growing by the day. Those that are waking up are ascending to higher dimension, and those that choose to stay asleep are staying in the lower dimensions. There's no judgment either. It's all about choice. Everyone is creating the reality they want. I've let go of the belief that it's my responsibility to wake anyone up. Huge relief. All I can do is share my presence, my light, and my love. I don't talk about myself to anyone unless they ask. Most of my acquaintances and friends here have no idea who I am or what I do. They don't ask, and I don't offer. I've learned to stay quiet and conserve my energy. Be in my power in a humble and kind way, not boasting or bragging, just being and observing. Observing the old world as it crumbles around and watching the new world unfold. I have enough on my plate to worry about anyone else's ascension. Those souls that are ready to fly will ascend into the new earth, where we will experience once again heaven on earth. It is not a metaphor, it is real. I was taking Karma for a walk early one morning at one of our favorite places in the harbor. This was during my minivan life, when life was simple and simpler. It was early, so no one else was around. As we walked down the trail, I was admiring the special stillness of the early morning energy when I heard the flowers whisper to me, "Heaven is already here." When I refocused my eyes, I could see a glow around everything, each tree, each leaf, each flower, each pilly grass. They were glistening with the illumination. I got it. I saw through the Maya and saw the infinity, the divinity, and beauty of God everywhere. Be who you already are. The ascension refers to what Source calls a divine energetic upgrade that is occurring now on Earth. It is about letting go of old identities and stepping into new identities. The ascension is about the soul's evolution, becoming who we already are, God in human form. Ascension means evolving in our consciousness while incarnated on Earth. As consciousness evolves, the physical outer world will transform. The higher dimensions that are already here, that are already existing, will become visible. Being in the present moment, tuning in, and focusing is how we get there, because the truth is that nothing else exists but the now moment. Our perceptions create our reality. A spiritual awakening is often accompanied by a feeling of greater connection to the universe, often through a heightened feeling of love, joy, peace, or oneness with the universe, as well as by increased spiritual sensitivity and spirituality. We can have multiple awakenings in our human body, and each time they can get deeper and more profound. For me, the heightened feeling of compassion is how I know I'm ascending into my light body. I'm so in tune to the human experience, it's like I can feel everyone's hearts, feel their flame. Sometimes it's overwhelming and I need to be alone in nature to restore my energy, because there is so much inner turmoil and suffering in human beings. At times I feel everyone's pain, it seems. On the other hand, Gaia, Mother Earth, is in the best health she has ever been. Just as we purify and upgrade our consciousness, our planet does as well. Gaia refreshes herself through weather changes. She is evolving and ascending too. Gaia's heartbeat is measured by the Schumann resonance, which has been steadily increasing over the years. That is because Gaia has already ascended into the fifth dimension, and why being in nature is so important. Higher vibrational frequencies cannot lower their vibration as easily as we can raise our vibration. When we spend time in 5D, our VF will rise. There is no more sitting on the fence. It's go time. No more stagnation or even staying at a certain level for very long. The process of transformation is moving too rapidly, and time is speeding up. Can you feel it? This is part of the ascension. Signposts you are moving into 5D. 1, you understand everything is energy, vibrating at different rate. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, only change form. 2, feel a deep need to connect with nature. 3, you feel a oneness in everyone and everything in the world, with everyone and everything in the world. 4, you have more vivid or more lucid dreams. 5, your psychic abilities are enhanced. 6, your old life is collapsing. 7, you feel lost in the world of 3D. 8, people are drawn to you more, especially animals and children, which are higher vibration. 9, you experience more synchronicities. 10, you stop judging yourself and others. Be in neutrality. Shifting to 5D can be like a roller coaster. You can experience an array of emotions and experiences, sometimes all within a day. Be extra supportive, understanding, gentle, and kind with yourselves. The transition is temporary. The synchronicities are uncanny. I met this woman in the ocean at Magic Sands Beach. She caught my attention because she was floating on a huge rainbow unicorn raft. I loved her already. I went over to her and introduced myself. We ended up connecting and talking in the ocean for over 30 minutes. She was my age with stage 4 cancer, but you would have never known with the light that shined through her eyes. She was the brightest light in the ocean. I admired her courage and playfulness. She said she was looking for an energy healer. I replied, "Of course you are, because I am." She took my number, but I never heard from her. She lived in another part of the island and didn't get to Kona often. Months went by, and one day I was swimming in the ocean, and she popped into my mind. I wondered what happened to her. I pondered. I hope she is okay. I started swimming towards shore and noticed a woman in the ocean smiling and talking to me. I couldn't hear her, so I swam closer. She looked at me and said, "I know you." I looked at her and couldn't believe my eyes. It was her. I told her she literally just popped into my mind. The healing ocean brought us together again. This is how life will shift when we are ascending into our holy self. Shifting from 3D to 5D. Pain body to light body. Ego mind to heart center. Thinking to being. Fragmented to wholeness. Duality to unity. Polarity to oneness. Dark to light. Bondage to freedom. Suffering to joy. Stagnation to creation. Mental manifestation to effortless flow. Human to multidimensional new human. Uncertainty to clarity. Doubt to knowing. Lost to the beloved within. Meditation, reflection, suggestion. Visualize the old world, the old you, crumbling away, burning away to ashes. Allow yourself to feel and see the ashes and move the ashes around to alchemize them into new form now. You are the creator of your perceived reality and your heaven on the new earth. Sitting in a quiet space, ask your soul to download into your being the highest vibration of the creator or the totality of you available to you now. Breathe, because breath is the conductor for the information or the light. Then simply allow it to be present with you. Take time, even if it's only a few minutes, to allow this to be downloaded, embedded, and grounded into your being. It is a process of awakening and remembering. The kingdom of heaven is inside of you. It's not about rising out of the ashes like the phoenix anymore, beloved. You have been there, done that too many times. It's just... it's time to just be the fucking fire. Guidance from my spirit entourage. Yes, and even they curse.